Okay, podcasting has become incredibly hot right now. Everybody is into podcasting. Those young people you see jogging on the Katy Trail with earbuds, they're not listening to music, they're listening to podcasting. That's why we at Real News PR really dove headfirst into podcasting. This is one of 4 state-of-the-art studios. I'm going to give you a quick little tour. There's a podcast going on right now, so we won't interrupt them. Control room with 6 cameras. So we can switch from camera to camera to camera, giving it a kind of a terrestrial television feel. Green screen. You guys have seen this before probably. You can stand here. This could be a skyline. It could be the ocean. It could be anything you want it to be. And then finally we have a studio over here. It has kind of an Ellen feel to it. It's kind of laid back and conversational. That screen becomes a Skype call, so you can actually Skype in somebody from Philadelphia. It's really cool. And we have another full studio upstairs. That one has more of a feeling of being on The View. So why would you want a podcast? And we'll go back over here so I can show you. There's a couple of reasons. One, you might want to have a marketing element to it, because as you're doing a podcast, you are telling the world, hopefully nothing's blowing up here. As you're telling the world about your podcast, you are marketing your business. Everybody's going to know what you do. But I'm going to give you a more important and more profitable reason to have a podcast. It's networking. If you have a small business, and let's suppose you sell life insurance, and you go up to somebody at a cocktail party and say, do you need life insurance? You can clear a room by saying something like that. But if you had a podcast and you sell life insurance, how different is it when you say, hey, you're fascinating. Wow, you run a very successful company. You need to come on my show sometime. I have a show called, Breakfast with Champions. Why don't you come on my show? Let's talk about your business, talk about what makes you successful. You need to come on the Breakfast with Champions show. Who doesn't want to go on that show? And that creates a relationship where there was none. And then the magic happens actually after the show, after you do the Breakfast with Champions show. Then you take them out for coffee, and then you talk business. And it may lead to revenue, especially if you're inviting the right people on your podcast. So that's my thought of the day. Podcasting, think about it. It's become very affordable. Anybody can do it. Anybody can host their own show.